Welcome to the Tail Slate. I'm Ben Stacey, and I'm here with Denis Umpleby, and we have both recently seen The Nice Guys, starring Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And I think we both enjoyed it. I have to say, actually, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It was better than I thought it would be. I mean, it's I guess a 70s sort of almost buddy, private eye detective.
It's like a crime noir a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Incredibly funny, and actually at times quite tense.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, definitely.
What were your general thoughts?
Well, I went into it as a fan of Shane Black, who wrote Lethal Weapon. He actually wrote and directed Iron Man 3. That was another movie that he did. And then one of my favorite movies ever that he actually did, which was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which this is very similar to.
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was with Robert Downey Jr. and, what was his face? Val Kilmer. And yeah, it's similar in tone. It's very comedic, but it's kind of like a crime story.
Yeah.
And what I really like about this movie, along with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, is that I think the kind of pit that you can fall into with doing something like a crime movie and a crime noir movie is because it centers around an inherent mystery that they're trying to figure out the whole time. It can feel boring if you like go back to it later on and watch it again. But thankfully this one, the clever writing and a lot of the comedy in there, I think makes it very universal and also repeatable in terms of watching.
And the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe's character
was really good.
Yeah, it was fun to watch them together. And actually, even the mystery of this was quite interesting. It wasn't a clear cut. You knew what happened, and it didn't really matter that you knew what happened, and it was just about the buddies. It was an interesting mystery for them to solve. And they kind of didn't even really win in the end. They sort of did, but not really, which is kind of interesting. There will be some spoilers here. It's it's the daughter. In a roundabout way, they're searching for the daughter of the. She works for the Justice Department.
Yes.
Kim Basinger's character. But her daughter thinks there's a big conspiracy going on. It's with the automakers and catalytic converters and pollution, and she thinks that her mother is out to get her. Obviously, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling don't think that at first, but then they realize a little later that maybe she is. So we have this really nice lead up till they find her. They find her twice, don't they?
Yeah, they find her at the I think they come across her during the party, which I think Ryan Gosling's daughter comes across her.
That's right, yes. And that's right. The girl who is it that plays Ryan Gosling's daughter? She was amazing.
Yeah, she was great. She was an Australian actress.
Rice.
Yeah, that was something in particular. I really like how Shane Black writes young characters.
Yeah.
Because even the kid in Iron Man 3, going into that, there's been movies in the past where in that genre and that field where when you throw a kid, it can feel very hokey and awkward and weird. But he has a way about writing kids that make them really interesting and feel authentic and fun to be around. And the dynamic between Ryan Gosling's character and his daughter is just fantastic.
Yeah, and it was interesting. How old do you think that she was supposed to be playing? Because you kind of felt like you should be taking your kid along with you on this.
Yeah, definitely.
She was in danger.
Especially when she gets to the porn industry party.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
It's interesting, too. The girl they're looking for, Amelia, is played by Margaret Qualley, who is the daughter of Andy McDowell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Andy McDowell's daughter. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it's anyway, what I found cool was there's a lot of comedy into this, but then you're suddenly hit with tragedy in it. And this is spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, look away. Close your ears, because this is a big spoiler. Amelia gets away from them again, thinking she's getting away from the people that are trying to kill her, because there is somebody trying to kill her, and ends up flagging the killer down. And you're like,
yeah. I will say, I mean, a lot of the movies I watch now are movies that everybody's been anticipating, like Marvel movies and
Yeah.
like all these genre movies. And this is one that's from somebody that I like, but it's not like a franchise or anything like that. So there's people go into it pretty blind. And so what's actually been really fun about that is seeing the audience reaction. And
Yeah.
moments like that, like I remember when she pulled up and then immediately people see Matt Bomer's character,
Yeah.
like the guy that's been pursuing her, and everybody in the audience was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And I love that feeling of being in an audience and just seeing something fresh, and the audience is like playing along with it. It's really fun.
No, it was really good. And then the final action sort of scene at the
Yeah.
end was both simultaneously hilarious
Yeah.
and tense to watch and choreographed perfectly.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Apparently Ryan Gosling really wanted to be thrown through a lot of plate glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's one thing. So I think a few times, like when you actually see him get thrown through plate glass, it's
He's
actually him,
getting thrown through.
which is pretty awesome.
Anything else you'd like to say about this movie?
I don't know. I mean, for sure, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to get a copy when it comes out. And yeah, I really dug it. I'm interested because Kiss Kiss Bang Bang left on a similar note where the two leads kind of start their own detective agency together.
You think we'll see another one of these? Another nice
I'm
guys?
curious. I would actually like to see it. I really like Ryan Gosling in this role. Ryan Gosling's been playing a lot of like very straight dramatic roles, and this is the first kind of like comedic thing he's done. And him and Russell Crowe just are perfect together. And if their schedules can be worked out, and if Shane Black wants to do another one, I would totally see it.
Yeah, no, it was very good.
Yeah.
A pleasant surprise. I'd seen the trailers and thought, this looks really funny. I'd like to go see it, and I'm really happy that I did.
And you got into the mood too, wearing this,
I figured
this
I'd wear
delightful
as
suit.
close to 70s look as I
Yeah,
could.
not bad.
A really, really cool movie. I highly recommend that you see it. Actually, I would assume that you've seen it if you're watching our review because it's full of spoilers, but hopefully you enjoyed the film as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there we go. The Nice Guys.